Cloydemer of Save the Victory Roll, your older than average YouTuber, here for another video. I got home from work, so I'm a little bit of a mess, but I did have in my mail today the Eyescream Beauty box for June. If you've not looked at the spoilers and you want to see what is in this box, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Unboxing time, here we go. So this was supposed to have arrived yesterday, but again, Canada Post did something and had to reroute it, so I have no idea. They just seem to have a blind spot to my house, I think. So anyways, let's see what's in here. I haven't even unsliced the label, so there we go. Whew. So I like how they put the address label on the side there. Maybe that was what their problem was. I don't know. So here's our beauty box. Again, we have the card, which we don't want to look at until we've opened everything. There's our little bits of popcorn, and let's see what we've got in here. I did see one or two spoilers, but I didn't see all of them. So there we go. And this is Miss Luna, who I'm watching for a few more days. Yes, that's you. I was talking about you. So let's just grab the first thing that's on the box, and it is from ZeeSeaCosmetics, and it's the Interstellar Highlight Powder. Living colorfully. I love ZeeSeaCosmetics, but I've never ever tried one of their highlighters. I don't think I have. So here we go. So it's in this box like so. So this seems to be a more neutrally color. I was hoping for one of the more brighter ones because I did see a sneak peek in it. But I do like me a champagne-y highlighter as well. And this packaging is pretty bomb. It's very spacey, so I guess that fits the name of Interstellar Highlight Powder. Let's take the little, is it a tape or how is this? Okay, it looks like a, there we go. I made it more challenging than I needed to. There's a little sticker on here, but it looks to be that this is magnetic. Oh, so that is cool. So yes, I made it more difficult than it needed to be. So this is it here. Oh, how cool is that? Let's give this a swipe. Oh, hello. Okay, I am not unhappy with that at all. They did have, it looked like a couple fun colored ones, but this is, oh, look at that. Nice. Okay, this is definitely one I can get a lot of use out of. So this is the Interstellar highlighter in our little UFO. Woo! Okay, let's put that back. So let's stick our hand in the box and see what we get. So the next thing we get is from Charmacy. It's a double-headed stick, eyeshadow, and highlighter. Okay, I've never heard of this brand before. This looks kind of cool. Let's take a look what we got here. What's a good place to open this without trying to wound myself? Because I have been on a goal of trying to break all the toes on my left foot, so we need to be careful with opening things. So I'm gonna do this really quick. All right, so again, this is Charmacy double-headed stick, eyeshadow, and highlighter. It's in this package here. It's a duochrome stick. Looks like it's made in China. It says multi-chrome, and it's number 903, so I don't know what that means color-wise. So let's open this box and find out. So it opens like so, and of course you have your stick, which is also in a little tray inside. And there we go. So this is the double-ended one. Oh, this is in the shade Milano. Oh, and even says, so this side says it's the eyeshadow, and then that side says it's the highlighter. So this just pops up. There's the highlighter. Let's pop that by our one from ZeeSea. So that is theirs is a more kind of goldy one, and this is definitely a more silvery, moony shade. Does it have, yeah, it just says 903. Yeah, no, that's it, 903. And then the other side is the shadow. Does this one have tape on it? No. Oh, this is an interesting color, but they said it was a multi-chrome, so there we go. And let's pop this on here and see what we get. Oh, this is fun. So there we go. So it's kind of like a copper to gold. Oh, that could be fun. Gold, coppery red. that's fun. And it does show the shifting. So that's cool. Okay. So again, this is a Charmacy. So I don't know if it's the shade Milano or if the company is technically supposed to be from Milan, but it says it's made in China or the People's Republic of China. So I don't know. But anyways, that was pretty cool. I'm not unhappy with that. All right, let's see what else we have in here. And again, the bag is usually $15 and it has, I think, 3 to 5 items, and then the big box is supposed to have 5 to 7 items. So right now we've got the 2. So let's see what else we've got in here. What is this? All right, so this is, okay, looks like it's a, I'm gonna say, is it a lipstick? It looks like a lipstick. So it just opens like so. I do appreciate the pink disco moment we have here. And it's called Still Crazy. And then I'm not seeing a brand on here, but this piece of paper said Okalan. So maybe that is the brand and the shade is Still Crazy. We'll see on the card later. And it, oh my gosh, look at this. Hi, Luna. Yes. Look at that. Oh, that's fun. Doesn't seem, it just seems like it's on the outside, but I'm curious to try that. Let's just, though, give it a little swatch, but not using the shiny end. Oh, that's an interesting color. I don't know what to call that. Oh, and there is, it looks like there is a little bit of shine in there. Ha! So, alrighty, they're Still Crazy. So we've got a lipstick, we've got technically 2 highlighters and a duochrome stick. What else do we have in here? All right. Oh, so this is from Chantico Beauty, and this is a magnificent duochrome eyeshadow. Oh, how fun. I think I'd seen in another box somebody get something from them. Ooh, I like that color. So this is very pink, very pink. Ooh, it's very smooth. At first I thought it looked glittery, even though it says that it's a duochrome. But ooh, that felt so soft and buttery. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, wowza. I like that. Oh my goodness. Huh. Very cool. And it looks like I see that we have 2 of them in here. And this again is Chantico Beauty. This is this is a duochrome shadow again in the shade Emerald. And you know I like me a green. Aw, nuts. Unless this is no, it's broken. Hey, Luna. Aw, man, 2 boxes in a row. Okay, I will gently take a, I'm gonna see if I can repress this. But, here we go, and that is, well, it doesn't look very emeraldy, but it is kind of crushed. Oh, that's sad. Well, I'm gonna see, because it looks green here, I'm gonna see if I can repress this, but I think because it doesn't have a cardboard box around it, and it was just loose in here, I think they do take a bit of a beating, because, you know, the Postal Service, aka the Pony Express. And then next up, alrighty, so this is the Visage by Beauty Moon Cosmetics X Eyescream Beauty. Oh, so this is a brand that I've not tried before either. And this is actually, I think, the one of the 2 I was very excited about anyways. So let's take a look. Yes. Okay, this one too has been banged around a little bit, but nothing is broken. So I'm just going to clean this off a little bit. And then here is the gorgeous color story. So we've got Scowl, Mien, Aspect, Demeanor, Countenance, Fizz, Air, Pout, and Affection. So those are nice. Again, a little bit. So a visage, which means face. So yeah, countenance, demeanor, scowl. Yep, there we go. I can't wait to try those. We'll do with the look. We'll swatch some more, but we'll just quickly take that. We'll take a couple of these shimmery shades. Here, let's take a green one because that is not broken. Ooh, and then let's just quickly swatch those there. There we go. So that looks to be, let me just take one more quick look. Yes, that looks to be our June box from Eyescream Beauty for June. So, all right, I forgot to talk about the little card that was in the bag. So I've got a cat on my lap, but this is called June, the Chrome Addict. The Beauty Moon Cosmetics and Eyescream Beauty Visage Palette was $30. The double-sided multi-chrome stick by Charmacy Global was $14. The duochrome sparkle shadows by Chantico Beauty ×2, $38. Interstellar highlighter by ZeeSeaCosmetics USA exclusive launch, $35. And glitter lipstick by, yes, that was it, Okalan Cosmetics was $5. It's a very budget-friendly glitter lipstick. This glitter is just for show, and the actual lipstick does not put any glitter on your lips, which we could tell by the swatch. It's a satin lipstick, does not dry down matte. All 6 of the shades will be available on their site. So there we go. And then for the Interstellar highlight, there's 4 shades total available. They're on the ZeeSeaCosmetics site. And the duochrome sparkle shadows, they're 4 different, and they're available on the Chantico Beauty. And then there's 6 of the Charmacy Global multi-chrome sticks. And then, of course, the palette of the, what are you doing, Luna? Yeah, so there we go. That's what's in the box. I will put on the corner what the math total is because I have to get a cat off my desk. Alrighty, onto the look. There we go. An almost empty face or blank canvas, as it will. I do have a base, teeny weeny bit of bronzer on, my brows done. I had thought that I was going to go and do my brows and get my hair done, but I decided I'm going to wait another week because I got so much going on in July. So I thought if I get my hair done at the end of June, it'll look good for the month of July. So there we go. So I'm really excited to play with these things from the June ice cream box. I'm just, as always, just putting a little bit of base by P. Louise in Rumor 2 on, and then we are ready to roll. So we had noticed that the green one here was totally crushed. I've reached out to Eyescream, but it says it might take a few days to get back, and fair enough. So I squished it as hard as I can, so hopefully I'm able to use this and it not to break apart anymore. Really squished it. Okay, so we're going to start first with the Visage palette, and this is by Beauty Moon Cosmetics, X Ice Cream, of course. And this is, it's vegan, cruelty-free. It has a 24-month shelf life. And again, this is the color story here. So everything, so this is green, but this is pink. The lips are pink. I was playing around with this a little bit, like looking at it on my arm, and the one side that looked really white actually had a lot of pink shift. So even though I'm leaning towards playing with the greens, I think I'm going to play with the pinkier shades because then we can use this pink sparkle, the pink lips, we can use the highlighter on here. I think that's my plan, I think. Yes, maybe. Could also do a little black. Okay, let's do that. Let's test out this black. So we're gonna go, actually, let's quickly swatch all these. So the first shade is Scowl. So it is the green matte. And remember, I'm just quickly doing this with my finger. They always go better on the eye. This is Mien, or Me, yeah. And that is the shimmery green. These two will go beautiful together. Then we have Aspect. And it is this shade here, which is like a reddy ochre. Then we've got black, which is Demeanor, like so. And then next up we've got, okay, I'm going to use my other hand now, Countenance. because I didn't bring any. So this looks like to be a duochrome. This looks pretty close to the pencil. This is Fizz, which is oh wow, okay, that one is crazy intense. Then we have the shade called Air, which is a white. Oh, this looks like to be also maybe slightly duochrome or just a good shimmer. Then we've got Pout. This is a matte shade, and then we have a Affection, which is this shimmery shade. So I'm gonna have to say that their shimmery shades are really, really good. The mattes, we'll see how they perform on the eye. So now I gotta go clean these off and see why my cat is meowing. Hold on one second. Okay, so that's done. I've been watching a friend's cat, and after a week she kept escaping into the other room, so I've kind of let her in and out with my other two cats. There's occasionally a little bit of hissing between two of them, but for the most part, it's gone okay. All right, so I'm gonna go into the shade Demeanor. So again, that is that black shade. Let's do that on the outer edge of her eye and test that out. Oh, there we go. That goes nice. So I was saying that I was really liking the shimmery shades, wasn't sure about the mattes, but again, you never know. What they swatch like on your arm and how they look on your face are generally two different things, especially if they don't seem to swatch as well. If they swatch really good, then it's probably, if it swatches really good on the arm, it'll definitely swatch really good on or work really good on the eye. But there we go. This is a nice black. All right. There we go. And as we know, I like my blacks to be a little bit more buildable. I mean, I want some intensity in the beginning, but I don't want to be doing damage control first thing, because blacks and I are just starting to come to an understanding. Oh, there we go. All right. Now I'm going to take a more denser brush. I got for my birthday for my friend this beautiful pot here, so I put a good chunk of my brushes in here. So if I don't find anything in here to use, then I don't know. So I'm gonna again go and just go via the shape of my eye, the eye socket, to get a little bit of that shape that I've been liking. Do that on the other side as well. And then let's fill in a little bit more black. We can always intensify more too as we are going along, because we've just placed some color there. So there we go. We've got the black. Okay, so now I want to go into the shade called Aspect. So that's that one there. So it's kind of that ochre kind of red shade. That on here and see how that does. Okay, this one is not as good as the black, but it's not terrible. It just needs a little bit more finessing, I think. Yeah, that's all it does. Because I grabbed a slightly denser brush, Hi Luna, to give it the best chance that it has. So I do like that duochrome that's in here. It looked crazy good, but I think that would go better if I was doing a green look. So we got that there. So I don't have a lot in the way of mattes in this palette. We've got the green, the two reddy shades, and the black, and then the rest are shimmery shades. But then it's only a 9-pan palette, so you can't expect that they will always give you everything that you need. Okay, so now for the inner corner, I think I'm going to use the shade called Pout, and then I'm going to use the lighter pink one here to be on the middle of the lid. But I thought we could use the darker shimmery shade on the front. So I'm going to put that on the same brush because they're in the same color family. Ooh, that's nice. We're going to give it a little bit of a spray. And then here we go. Finally got a little sun back this morning, so I think we might be heading into a nice weekend. It is now officially summer. Hello, Miss Luna. You a good girl? Yeah. See how she gets it? She almost like has little squeaks. So I call her Squeaker for short. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so as we discussed before, we're going to go and deepen the black a little bit. Now that we've got everything placed where we wanted. And then before I do the shimmer shade, let's go and do the bottom lash line, which I'm gonna smoke out and do the black. Gonna match up the corners here. All right, and then I'm going to take the same brush that I used before, originally with the black, just clean it off so there's not much more on it, and then just quickly blend along the bottom here. There we go. So yeah, so that is playing with the black, the shimmery red, and then the regular kind of ready ochre pinky shade. I'm not good with the colors, but there you go. I do really want to play with, yeah, the duochrome some more, but we have these other fun things to play that came in the box. So that is the Beauty Moon Cosmetics. I've not played with them before. They have been on my list, I believe, or I've had them a few times in my new releases. And I think that is really cute. Okay, so now we had this shade from Chantico Beauty. So this was the, what is it, Magnificent Duochromes eyeshadow, and then this was this pink one here. So we are going to go and put that on into the middle of our lid. That looked so nice. Let's find ourselves a good little brush here. Is this just stained? Yes, it's just stained green. It isn't green. All right, so we're going to go into this shade here. It's very nice. Oh yeah, look how shimmery that is. Let's give it a spray. Yes, Luna. Ooh. That's nice. I'll just do that on the middle. Well, maybe that would look good on the black too. Should we? Yeah, let's do her. Let's bring her right over. Okay, so this pink does give a little bit of green reflect as well. Ooh, this is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna throw it on the whole lid. I'll do it. I don't, when I swatched it, I didn't remember feeling so much of a green reflect, but there we go. I like that. I do. Alrighty, so let's, I don't know if I'm gonna, oh yes, so let's take this from Charmacy. This was the dual-ended liner that had a duochrome liner and it had a highlighter on one end. The duochrome shade was kind of like the one that was in the palette. Here, I'll swatch it again. That kind of which would technically go really good. Actually, let's throw it into the waterline. Yeah, that worked kind of good as a liner. There we go. And then I thought for the highlighting end, let's go, because we have that ZZ highlighter, so let's just do it under the brow bone. Let's highlight a little bit here. So put it on with the little pen like so, and then I'm going to take a little brush, and then we're just going to blend it there. Oh my gosh, so I don't know if you can see it here. Okay, here maybe you can a little bit. It's going purple, green to pink. This, and it says it's a duochrome, maybe because it's on black, the pink part turned more purple. Wow, this is cool. I don't know. You can see how it's shifting there, but I don't know if you can see the purple. I can, and that's all that matters. So what we were doing, oh yes, we were doing her out. highlight here when we got sidetracked by all the things that are going on my eyeball right now. Like literally all the things. Oh, there we go. Now you can see the purple. See? Purple, green, and kind of pink, and then it... Huh! Okay, I'm really digging this Chantico Beauty, so I can't wait to play with the one that I had to repress. So, all right, there we go. So we used our little pen here by Charmacy. I like that a lot. Okay, so it didn't come with a blush, so I thought we could play again with the one from the box from last month. And I have been playing with it a little bit. I tried it one more time and I had a little bit more luck, better luck with it. So I think it was definitely a learning curve on to doing with this. And it's basically just right away start your blendy blend. Just don't place it and run. Just start right away blending it in, and then I think it gives AC. You get the pink, and it's nice, but it's not as hard to blend as it was before. As soon as I start right away blending, as it touches my skin, I had a way better, happier results with it. So I'll have to say that I ended up liking this from, oh, it's that Swarovski US, but not spelt like the crystal. I don't know how long this will last though. Again, I don't know how deep the color goes into the petals, but it was fun and it looks nice on my vanity. But anyway, so that was the key for me, is as soon as it hits your face, start blending, and then you got some nice color and it doesn't look too much like you've just got a pink stripe on your face. So there we go. So like I said, I gave that a go again and decided, oops, except for this lid is not going on. There we go. Decided that I do like this. Okay. So for highlighter, we have this one here. This is from ZeeSeeCosmetics. This is like their Interstellar highlighter. And we got one of the champagne shade. I just love this packaging. It's just so cool. And then like so. So let's actually put this on our face. It's swatched really nicely. It's almost like it looks like it's baked. It's like a baked highlighter. So, oh yeah, see? One thing I did notice that it looked like it was one of those ones that are like really smooth and silky looking. Like they don't look like they're super glittery. They just look like they're gonna melt in your skin as the day goes by. So I'm definitely gonna get lots of use out of this. It's kind of reminiscent of my what was my favorite one from Ofra before they fell out of favor. So there we go. Oh, Luna. So there we go. We didn't really get an eyeliner. I don't think it really needs anything, but I do need a little mascara. So I'm going to put on a little mascara, and then we'll put on spray, and then we will put on the lips. There we go. And then last up, let's play with, oh, let's spray first. Rather spray before I put lips on. There we go. And then, yes, lips is left. So yeah, so we've used a little bit of everything that was in our box. So now we've got the lipstick here. So this one was what they called a glitter lipstick, but it doesn't leave glitter on your lips. It was an affordable brand. I swear I think I've seen Okalan before, and I want to say a dollar store, but still they say that this was $5 US. It's very cute. It's swatched nice, so let's see how it actually looks on the lips, because I think it might match. I think it might match okay. It's a little bit brighter than I thought it would go on. But yes, it doesn't put any glitter on. It is very satiny, and I think it says it won't dry down. So it's always going to be kind of soft, and so that generally means that it would probably need more replacing through the day, but that's a lot of the case with bullet lipsticks. So there we go. So I'm gonna quickly go do up my hair, put on some jewelry because I'm getting ready for the day, and then we can have some final thoughts on the June box. All right, be back in a second. Okay, there we are. Yeah, the hair's not much better. It really does need my bangs trimmed and a color, but here we are. It's not what we're here for. So there is the final look. And look at Cat Mama life. Great, hey? All right, so let's put some glasses on and let's discuss what we liked and if there was anything we didn't like. And again, this is the June Chrome Addict. So let's just go through everything and we'll go via this. So the Beauty Moon Cosmetics Visage palette, that was $30. Again, it's their latest collaboration with this brand, so I guess they've been in this box before. It's a UK based indie brand and it's matte shimmers and multi-chromes, and it says these multi-chromes shift between 3 or 4 colors depending on the light. And yeah, I like this little palette. Again, we just played with the black, the 2 kind of ochre shades there, or red shades. Yeah, so we just played with the 3 shades, but I do like it. It's really good. I can't wait to play with it some more. I do like this color story. Yeah, this shade here that goes from the green to the purple. I mean, it's your typical kind of duochrome, but I do like that shift, so I can't wait to play with that. So I like that. I guess if I would rate it, I would probably rate it a 7 out of 10 because there's only so many looks that I could do in a particular color story. Like you can definitely do a green look, no problem in here, and a pink look, but like there's no purple matte to go with the purple, things like that. You do black and purple maybe, but quality wise this is seeming really good. If anything fades away or whatever, I'll make a comment down below, but so far it's looking good. Now since we're doing eyes, so the next thing on here was the double-sided multi-chrome stick by Charmacy Global. Again, I like this as well. It worked good as a liner. It seems to be staying put at the moment, and it was really nice as a brow bone highlight. With a stick, I don't know how easy it would be to use it as a regular highlight, but I do like it as a brow bone highlight. And because it has a white to pink kind of shift, it goes really good with this look. So I'm digging it. And then this one was $34. Is it worth $34? I don't know if I would pay $34, but I do like it, and I'm glad that I have it. So the next thing we've got here is the Duochrome Sparkle Shadows by Chantico, and it says ×2 or $38. So I'm assuming they're $14 each. And there are total 4 shades available, and we have 2, and it is right when it says the next level of creamy and sparkly. They are very creamy and they're very sparkly. Well, at least this one is. Again, the green was the one that you saw in the opening that came totally crushed, but I did manage to pat it together here. There we go. You can see some shift. I was worried it wasn't shifting properly, but it does have that green to, feels like a reddish shift. So the emerald one there. But I have to say, probably out of these, this is going to be my favorite. The shifts on here are absolutely insane. You actually see them. It is nice, creamy, sparkly. I think this is my favorite thing out of the box are these duochromes. And then the next favorite thing is going to be the ZZ Interstellar Space Highlighter. It was a USA exclusive launch. It's $35. The packaging is absolutely adorable. And yes, I had a little challenge opening it originally until I figured out it was actually magnetic. And yeah, so this is great. And oh, it says it'd be good as great as a vanity topper. Yeah, I think it's pretty cute. I should get another one. I have it like a sponge holder. This would look really cute kind of sitting in the sponge holder, just saying. Alrighty, and then lastly we have here is the glitter lipstick by Okalan for $5. And yeah, I mean, it's a budget-friendly lipstick. As it says, it doesn't show any glitter. It is satin. It doesn't dry down matte. And there's 6 shades, and you can get it. A lot of times you can get a lot of the products if they have leftovers or extras on the site that you can pick up, that you can, I guess, do with your next budget box or just do a separate order. But yeah, so there we go. That was everything in our June box, and then a flashback to the May box. Like I said, now that I figured out how to use this, I'll have to take back my skepticism on this from the last time. I do enjoy this very much. So let's hope, because I right now can spending my birthday money to get 4 boxes, so let's hope the third one comes with nothing broken. So we will see. So anyways, if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still open these budget boxes. Am I in P. Louise land? We can open the Eyescream Beauty boxes together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.